Hello, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, if you'd like to subscribe, you can also hit that notification bell. It will alert you to up and coming videos. Thank you for your shares, likes, subscribes. It really supports the channel. We're here today, so I hope you're sitting down, strap yourself in, get comfortable. We are on a ride for the month of April, okay? And you've already started that, felt and seen that energy, and changes start to happen in March. So we're here to do an energy update. We'll get messages from Spirit, but let's get into it because there's a lot going on. Basically, we are now in the shadow, or we've had a week of shadow in Mercury retrograde, which is communication. That's why I'm finding it hard in that energy to get my flow. And I will wake up, guys. You would have had restless sleep and then deep sleep. And there has been, so I feel like I'm coming out of one of the best sleeps I've had. So, but the other night, well, crazy tossing and turning, and a lot of people have been experiencing these influxes of energy and kind of very scattered energy. But let's get into it. We've got shadow side of Mercury retrograde, then we've got Mercury retrograde. We have from the 20th, we have had the Equinox energy. It brings heightened awareness, expansion, guiding you basically away from past influences towards clearer direction, guidance aligned with your heart, your joys, your passions, and basically opening up your mind and your heart, so your consciousness and subconsciousness, to ascend, to go into the new journey, okay? So with this, we've got light downloads, reignited, renewed passions in things, awakening, enhanced intuition, closures, clean slates, soul growth, transformation, balance, harmony, vitality, motivation, new beginnings, abundance, fresh new cycles. So we're getting ready for that. Particularly that is the energy of the light workers. They're ready to step back into their energy, cleaned, renewed, but remember, we always have to go into the dark night of the soul and make the changes and basically clear the decks. Excuse me, I don't know where that came from. Clearing, chakras, energy, alignment. So basically, we've got Mercury in shadow going retrograde, then we've got Mercury retrograde. We will talk about that. So that is communication, miscommunication, or redoing something. It's not good for starting, signing contracts, things like that, but you might be renewing contracts, okay? Going back over to redo something. So it'll take you back down in, we've got that. On top of the equinox energy, it started around the 20th. Then we have a full moon lunar eclipse in Libra. Libra is all about balance, relationships, love, heart, connection. Venus is in there where I feel my soul is fulfilled. Then we get hit with the start of the Mercury retrograde, and then we have a solar eclipse, a new moon in Aries, and we have the start of Aries season. I think I got that all out clearly, okay? So Aries marks a new beginning. It's activating ascension, flow, energy flow, transformational body activation. So if you're going through any body metamorphosis, weird experiences, that's why. The earth is at a 0 point. So it's collapsing old circles, paradigms, paving the way for new personal rebirth. So it's really good. But remember, we have to maintain a higher awareness. We have to maintain our higher energy in our physical body. So lots of sleep, lots of rest, bring harmony into, these timeline shifts. You have to release denser energies. You're not going to get away with that, okay? If you're not a vibrational match now, it's a repel. It's not like energy. We are energy, but now the vibrations are so heightened and moving through us. We're seeing global transformations here, reshaping structures across various sectors. So political, education, government. The next 18 months will be fate, destiny, energy. You know, what goes around comes around. We're going to get into that on a different. So basically what we're saying here is, particularly as the March 25th, we've got the Libra full moon, lunar full moon. So it is actually for the first time, this happens always close to Easter, but this time it's got a backup from the South Node house. So it's supporting this Libra full moon. So the South Node is the past. So it is going to help you clear the decks. Okay, standing up for oneself. It is going to help you, how can I say this? It's really stepping up and up for yourself. It's going to stop you from bending to other people's wants, needs, perspectives. You will kind of go, how do I say? You know that energy where I'll turn it around soon, or they'll turn it around soon, or all of the above. You know, the mental gymnastics is going to go out the door with the Libra balancing of the moons, okay, of the full moon. It's completion of a cycle. It's a very big moon with all these eclipses. Ancient civilizations, you know, watch the eclipses. There's huge alignments coming in there. But basically, it is an energy where, I'm just trying to grasp the words for you. You may be looking into past lives, past family issues, past childhood issues, patterns, woundings, because you have to now close out some very, well, they're exhausting karmic cycles. Okay, so it's a time for growth. It's time to go in once and for all to those deeper, painful blockages, limitations, where we're in denial. You know, the masks are coming off. It is basically like the painful rebirth, okay? So, but remember, see, shaman, yeah. Going into the deep, dark depths. It is time, you know, Aries, you've got to think of it. Libra is love, balance, harmony, the things in life that create beauty, but beauty inwardly and outwardly. You know, what is reflecting that? Who is blocking your light? Who is allowing you to shine? It's time to do a full audit, okay, in your life around codependency, comfortability, where you're comfortable, where you're limiting yourself, all right? Where have you chosen the path of least resistance just for your comfort? You never grow in comfort. Yeah, and so you have to, you know, it's time for expansion. And basically these energies, just get through April, because these energies are the biggest shake-up of the year. And it's going to be a lot of energy, that's why we've got Aries. Aries is the warrior, the stand up for myself, it's an aggressive sign. It gives you the ability to really move mountains, see where you couldn't, stand still, and the drum. Look at that, typical Aries energy here. It's a force to be reckoned with, okay? Anywhere or anything or anyone that has kept you stuck mentally, emotionally, physically, or spiritually. See, soul retrieval, there it is. Calling back your power is Aries. Stepping into your empowerment is Aries. Standing up for what you want, your needs, your desires, your path, your destiny is Aries. And basically looking and taking a look at everyone and everything that has hindered that, stopped that, blocked that, interfered with that, suppressed that. Everywhere you've had masks, they've had masks. They're all coming off. But remember, it's so that you can pull your energy and power back from these people, places, situations, retrieve your soul fragments, washed, rinsed, cleansed, completely healed, return to you as a whole through the creator of all that is, and get in alignment with the divine spark of who you are. It is a very magical energy at the moment. Like, great big chaos brings the biggest expansion and change in your life. So remember that. It is a purging that you will go through here. There's magical opportunities, Spirit just said, but there's also magical, you should be looking at your life, your partner, your creative passion, meaning what you're doing, where you're going, how you're living, your environment, with magic in your eyes, with love, with balance, with reciprocity, from people, places, situations. If you're not getting that, you'll be upgrading, you're ascending, there's ascension processes happening, and it's really going to show in our reality now, basically. The rattle. Look at this. How beautiful are these cards? Mystical shaman, standing still, the drum. So the drum is stirring up the deep, deep inner and soul retrieval, getting you back to you, getting you in alignment, shaking the tree until everything falls out. And you need to look at that. We also say that, eclipses are like tornadoes. It's energy coming in. We've got two of them, a full moon, a closing out, and a new moon. There's your rebirth in the middle with the equinox. Retrograde coming in, communication, deep communication to yourself, okay? Shaking the up. And I just heard on many levels. And then we have soul retrieval, the rattle, understanding still, rattling your cage, spiritual cage, energy cage. It is being shaken up, shaken up, shook. The serpent is basically, expansion, transformation. Also, it's a 46, which is a 10, which is a 1, which is a new beginning. Medicine wheel, the gatherer, the ghost dancer. Yeah, 22, finishing on a master number there. So basically what we're seeing here, the medicine wheel is going through every aspect of your life, every direction of your life, every deep inner wound that has basically kept you where you are or stopped your growth. Get ready, the gatherer. All the information's coming in. Beloved, yeah, I love that. So coming back to heart 5 change, okay, the tree of life. Okay, so this is getting ready to really ground you, earth you into the new, and this lower world, the higher councils are coming in. Many paths, and the sun will illuminate everything. Okay, everything's about to be exposed around you, in you, through you, about the past, the present, and the future. We've got magic here on the sun card. So as we said, this is a magical time for healing, spending time alone, watching your dreams, watching your visions, and watching the signs from the spirit world or the synchronicities as well. Okay, so look for all of that. There is magic around you to heal you, transform you. And this is a time where you do have to watch the aggression and energy of others, because honestly, this is awakening people. We have shadows coming out, fears coming out. There's a lot of disruptive energy there, and Aries is very aggressive. Lightning on the mystical shaman. Things are going to happen very suddenly, followed by thunder. So we've got lightning on the mystical shaman, followed by thunder. The journey, drum, soul retrieval, completion. Wow. Soul wind, and soul retrieval, and then completion of a cycle on the rattle. And then we've got serpent and the sky. As I tune into this energy, I can feel my own energy going really high, really low, really high. It's really interesting. I feel like I'm in wind, blowing up and then down. So why they're showing me that is, think of tornado energy, but also think of yourself like something very light, picked up by the wind, being fluttered everywhere, okay? Which to me, holy mountain, surrender. Yeah, surrender and release. The seer, the future, an arrow, an eagle, higher perspective. So they're asking here to have a higher perspective and understanding on everything and everyone. Arrow is direction, focus, clarity. You are going to see this. They're kind of taking you, the holy mountain and beauty way here is all about, rising from the ashes like the phoenix and opening up. But to fully open up, we have to actually surrender. We actually have to let go of everything around us. Smoke and mirrors, because the masks are coming off. The fakeness, the facades, it's all coming off. Spiral, the sorcerer, the rainbow, the moon, and taming the wind as the upper world. So this is about just keeping balance of trying to keep balance of your life while all of this upper world, higher world, north node comes in. Yeah, earth yourself, ground yourself. What will be happening is you will be being led or about to be led, 8, this is the 8, the circle, to where you need to be. You're about to go on a vision quest. Okay? Led by the divine. So you're in the unknown, but leading you to wish fulfillment. So keep focused on the positive, okay? I do want to add something in here. When we have the Earth Keeper, around this time, and curses, the curse. As you all know, curses are basically a cycle that keeps repeating within you. Curses can only be released when you release guilt, okay, of a situation. And when you're doing healing, but think of a curse as a cycle I repeat over and over, whether that's due to a trauma from someone else or spell work or energy work, or basically, somewhere I keep myself stuck. Now, around this time of the moons and the eclipses, we're going to get a lot of people who already are with the equinox, doing a lot of ritual work and spell work and energy work. They're all aware of these energies. They're all harvesting these energies. Okay, so here's what I want to say. If you are doing any moon work, ritual work, stay in the light. So the light is about just clearing your energy, setting clear intentions or pure intentions. So it's about harnessing the energy to revitalize, re-energize, clear out shadow in you, and raise your vibration, which raises the vibration of the collective, which raises the vibration of frequency for you to manifest in. When we're manifesting in and you're of the light, you're allowing the divine to bring to you who, what, when, where, how. If you're doing that work for some form of manipulation or gain or win or to harvest for yourself, to use or utilize, so we can use it to feel empowered, like soul retrieval, full and whole, or we can use it to be powerful over someone or something. We can use the light to clear our energy and see more and have more vision quest and allow to witness and be shown and taught and led, and what the higher divine wishes you to see, have and receive due to your vibrational frequency. We have the other side that kind of does that to force their change, force their empowerment, enforce. It's more from the ego, and it's usually conjuring or trying to, it's to have powers over others or to receive a certain result. So it has an agenda behind it rather than an intention. So stay in the light. There's nothing wrong with doing, you hear me go on about rituals and things a lot, that I'm against it, because I'm not against it if it's done in the light and it's done for the right reasons, on the right energy times, guided by spirit, guided by the divine. And when those energies are utilized by your guides to ascend you naturally when you are ready, okay, and to grow and expand yourself, which creates a higher vibration. What I don't, what I'm not in alignment with, what I don't condone is ritual work where you're harnessing and gaining and forcing as a requirement to have an agenda behind some outcome. And to manipulate or bend energy or free wills, okay? That's what I don't like. So and I'm going to say this because so what I want you to do is definitely do your clearing, your meditating, your manifesting, all of the above, but please do it in the light. Do it in ascension. Get in alignment, see nothing, go into the light and allow the visions to happen to you and through you, or the upgrades or the light codes or the downloads or the expansion of your consciousness, okay? Allow you and the divine to really connect into the correct alignment, okay? There's destiny because we have that magical energy. Any of those who are doing ritual work to curse, bind, make a cycle happen again. See, the other way you're doing it, you're allowing things to naturally close out, grow and cycle naturally. This other side of divination work, energy work, spell work is more curse, binding, creating cycles so they don't end, blockages, creating it. This is coming from a place of control, okay, of dictating, of trying to become in control of the destiny, Spirit just said. Any of this that has been done will be, particularly the earth, see, it's affecting the earth matrix. It's affecting the grid of the earth, the alignment of everybody and chosen ones and chosen paths. Okay, so everything will be returned to sender and blocked. We have an opening of veils. We have a lot of dark dropping through right now. That's why these sort of people will harness these energies. So protect yourself, okay? They're already geared up. They've already been doing Equinox work. The higher up and the chosen ones within the higher up, I heard, that, you know, the archangel, they're all fully aware. They're all uniting. They're all banding a massive, big alignment of light angels, light workers, archangels to come in and put a stop to, and there's a timing and alignment for all of that. So be aware, and there's the Aries energy, you know, it's not a fight, but there's a protection coming in and an ending and closing out of any curses, cycles, bondings. There's change here, and 9 is completion. So for all of those who have been on the darker side of light, I was going to say life, you know, anything you did dabble into or have tried, it's on you now. Because we've got the 8, what goes around comes around. And because we are closing out those exhausting karmic cycles in relationships, all relationships. Now, here's where people don't realize the dynamics of energy and subconscious work. All relationships mean all relationships. With yourself, with people, places, situations, with the spirit world. With the energy world, do you have a relationship with the energy, with the spirits, with the archangels, with the universe, with the trees, with the people? So relationships to the subconscious means all relationships, even to thyself. And so when you do this spell work, craft work in a negative, in a dark way, and you're sending that to whomever, whatever. If you're in connection with that, it has to come back to you on some level, correct? Because to even project that, you have a relationship with what you're doing. Every act is a relationship, every connection. Every intention you have a relationship with. And that's where the light is a little more enlightened. And that's why we don't do that. Because we're aware of that. We're in relationship with all. So everything we do, we are in relationship. Okay, so here's an example. So you are in relationship with nature, the ocean, the air, people, places, situations. You are projecting energy. You are in connection or awareness, which is basically a relationship, an exchange. An integration, an awareness, correct? But you didn't think of it like that, did you? You just thought you were an entity projecting whatever, or conjuring or calling in, let's say. You are in relationship with everything. So how can it not come back to you? Little thought there, a little bit of, what do they say, food for thought. We must look deeper, and coyote, and there's the future, and there's the owl. So we see through the seers, the owls, the oh my God, the crow. These are all messages from the spirit world. These are that's about being psychic, seeing the future, seeing beyond, or seeing through and down the track, and also seeing spirit world. The owl is spirit world, messages, wisdom. The crow is messages from spirit about dark magic, black magic, the negative side of. And all this, and sacrifice and flow. So all that we sacrifice or try to sacrifice, or whatever's that's blocked in your flow, or in a flow of energy. Wow. I'm just tapping in a bit deeper here because we've got water. So, you know, these sacrifices, there's a flow to that, is what I was talking about. Now we have water. We all know water is an expansion. It ripples, sound waves go through water, correct? Whatever you have put your energy into, corn is growth, a crop, harvested and harvested, harvested, right? In the dark, wild woman, the jaguar, luminous warrior, sweat lodge, hummingbird. There's been witnesses. There's hunters, child is rebirth, the blade is coming through from the ancient ones, seeing and cutting through everyone, 6 relationships, and understanding relationships and your relationship to the world, to the spirit world, okay? Fire burning it away. We have the cross here, the center of everything, and the time master. There's some big, ancient, higher up, ancient ones, ancestors, bringing flow back. 8. Just have a sip. Let's just get out of that deeper, heavier energy. Let's get a message from Spirit off the tarot. So be careful what energy you're around, what you're working with, your vibrational frequency now, and probably hermit, meditate, heal, have time away, alone, purge, and allow and understand the full moon in Libra is about reciprocity. Libra is balancing the scales. It is karma. It is imbalance of the matrix, and rebalancing that up, getting balance back, getting order back. And I'm seeing that in that high spiritual message, the 3D realm and the underworld. And that's why we've had an influx everywhere of spiritual, there's been an influx of healing and spiritual awakening. A lot of people who are doing that, how do I say this? There'll be discernment about who's just doing that for personal growth, who is supposed to be leading the future, leading humanity, has anointing to people who are doing it just for personal progression, expansion, and healing now. There will be a separation. So let's use an example. What I'm trying to say with being very if it's not on your path, Spirit said, if it's not on your path, if it was just a personal path, a personal learning spirituality personally for your own path, that will be really shown now. If you are an anointed one or have a natural or a destined path, then that will be, there's going to be a clearing of the decks, a very clear understanding of those lines. Because everyone's a shaman, everyone's a healer, everyone's a starseed, everyone's an empress and emperor, and that's actually not the case. Those things are actually determined by the divine and the natural order of things evolving and unraveling. The sun, success, victory, happiness, truth, warmth, positive outcomes, because you want to get into alignment no matter what. You can be a spiritual person and never work in it, and you're completely spiritual. You can live a life of spirituality, but you may not be meant to be a leader or whatever. And maybe your path's something else. Get into your alignment, because that's where you'll have your highest spiritual ascension and alignment. Dog, loyalty, friendship, support. See, even support, and it says trustworthy support and obedience. Now, where can you, who do you feel is loyal? Who are your allies? Who are your true friends? Who can you trust? Who is trustworthy? We can only trust ourselves, by the way. You only have faith in others. You don't have trust, because you should trust yourself. If you trust yourself, you're safe. Support and obedience. Now, I can put this in the spirit world. I can tell you now, you don't ascend, you don't get more gifts, more empowerment, more enlightenment, more vision, more ability, until the spirit world will support you in that long term and give you protection through obedience. Okay? Promise, commitment, partnerships, deals, contracts, and cycles. We're definitely of the house. So anywhere you've built family, security, stability, comfort, work, career, all relationships. We have a relationship with our career. See, the scythe, the mouse. Yes, so the coffin. So again, what needs to end is going to end. Let's get some tarot out. It's sort of a bit, I don't know, funny energy this morning. Funny energy. Yeah, look at that. The North Node, the reset, heading into the unknown, taking a leap of faith. Okay, we don't know where we're going, what we're going to be and do. It's completely out of your comfort zone. It's moving away from everything and anything you know. Messages, communication. Definitely Page of Swords and Ace of Wands is ready to take action, ready to speak, ready to have that conversation or take that risk. And by risk, I mean safe, healthy risk. Okay? Two of Cups, higher purpose, higher path, higher ascension, connection, reciprocity, balance, equal. There's the love, there's the Libra full moon right there. Okay? And when I say reciprocity, don't just think about, what works for me, where I'm comfortable, where it's easiest, where's the path of least resistance. No. This is about equal vibration, a vibrational match to your highest path potential. A lot of you will be exploring and looking at everyone and everything around you, or looking at all your opportunities, or you are about to get many, many downloads. Now, wish fulfillment to make things clear for you to move on. Expansion. Do not look, or be mindful not to look at the empty cup. There are other cups around you. So if something is ending here, there's genuine and generous and love and spiritual and heartfelt offers coming in, or you moving towards. So it's all very positive. Justice. We cannot now, that was the spirit world sort of came through, and I tried to keep it as basic as I could. The Fool card and the Justice card, two major arcanas. That's the divine. This is a divine reset. These are holding you accountable to contracts, to what work you have or haven't done, to the changes, to the endings, to the completions. This is out of our hands. See, reevaluation. There's communication coming through with reevaluation. Passions are about to be ignited, guys. Big time. Love, connection, spirituality. That what feeds my soul. Who feeds my soul? Who brings me creativity, expansion, growth? Who challenges me in a healthy way, not a negative way? There's a big difference between, it's like truth. Justice is truth. You can speak a truth, and yes, it can trigger many people. Most enlightened people trigger people just by existing, because the light, the shadow, or they speak a truth, an authenticity. And we have lived under a mask, okay, under denial and non-accountability, obligation, programming. But this is taking you back into that energy, which is beautiful, of expansion through your love, through your soul, what I'm connected to. It's a bit like, I can't help who I love. I can't help what I'm attracted to. I can't help. And we're talking about healthy, spiritual alignment, awake, nurturing, where I can grow, where things can flourish, where things, a bit like where I can put my heart energy. Okay, there's a big expansion coming here. See, any illusion, any delusion, any toxicity, codependence, addiction, shadow, anything there that you're tied to, it's over. It's ended. If it has ended and you're in that disappointment, stop focusing on the negative. It's about moving forward. The world is your oyster. Get in this energy. There's new directions about to happen. We have an Emperor. These are final decisions. These are decisions you will put long-term footing in, security, stability, work. You've learned to make these decisions through wisdom, through growth, through accountability, through leadership, even if that's of yourself. Okay? You will be following things where you feel stable, where somebody is stable, secure, as in not just financially, as in within themselves, who know thyself. An emperor and an empress know themselves. Okay? So the fated wheel of change is taking you into happiness, contentment. What fills all of my cups? And that's relationships. Fated wheel of change. So we've got a lot of love coming in on the horizon that's not here yet. You didn't see this coming. You didn't want to see this coming. You didn't see how this could come in, but it will. Star card, wish fulfillment, and also the universe. This is the stars aligning to your north node, to your justice, to your contracts, to fairness, to what's deserving and written. Okay, but this is also blessings. The universe wanting to bless you, as long as you go into this Aries energy, the Magician, and healing. Being a brave warrior, warrioress, Aries energy, and surging forward. Seeing what's beyond that horizon. Seeing where I can go further within myself. Seeing where I can expand in a brave way. This is taking an adventure and not knowing what's ahead and ready for the adversity and the changes. Yes, it's new. Okay, and yes, it is very connected, this direction or pull, the moon, emotional pull. It is very connected to abundance, flow, energy. We had that in the other cards. love, connection. We've got the King and Queen of Cups here and the Two of Cups. And past life soulmate, also where things can grow and flourish. And I feel a connection and moving on, moving forward. You have all the information. So basically, after all this purging of where you're shut down, blocked, wounded, the illusions, the delusions that you have lived under within yourself or people around you, where you have been blocked and stuck, we have the sword of truth, where you didn't want to see it, the release of burden and judgment. Which is the divine coming in, saying enough is enough, the past is behind, you are the wounded warrior, you have learned that lesson, and it's time now to move forward. Any deceit, deception, self-sabotage, or being around the wrong people, places, situations, or wherever you thought you were going to get away and continue cycles, well, there's a new reset cycle here. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. And you will be looking into that to reset that. And that's a yes and a moving forward. And this is about choices or higher, lower paths, choices, partners, partnerships. These are contracts, all of the above. So it's a bit like, well, which way is the pendulum going to swing for you, as in the Justice sword here? But know for sure it's about getting you on the right path by the divine. And here we have the temperance angel. So that's the future, the natural evolution, and also the laws of cause and effect. All right, so we get that. That's a message. We kind of get that, sort of. Now, what's another message? We have a home, we have family, we have security, stability, foundation. I know what this is about: choices, directions, holding the world in one's hand. It's thinking about things, planning, straight what is beyond where I am. See, in my head, my dreams, my wishes, my hopes, my fantasies, giving to those security, stability, putting in the work to this new path. That's what you're ready for, and that's what's coming in. The Nine of Swords, reevaluation. Oh wow. Okay, so we've definitely got a reevaluation of a home, a family, relationships, which we just clarified before. This is the third time it has come out. Dark night of the soul, ending things, completing things, where you're done, where you're burnt out, where it's over, where you've tried it over and over and over and over to make a situation work. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's all false. You're trying to build and you're trying to give or build or grow something that is an illusion. So the receiving of that is coming in to move you forward with the Chariot. Re-spark your energy and where to put your energy. And look at Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles is about path and direction and overflowing abundance and where things flow naturally. And we've ended with the Justice card. Contracts, okay? Now, please watch aggression with people. People are definitely coming in to block, create fear, or entrap you, or make you feel you're in a rock and a hard place to take this leap of faith and the reset the world card. Now, if that will be people, places, and situations around you. It will also be you. It could be you. You know, the Fool is really taking that leap of faith. And that could be scary. You know, that could be scary away from what I know. But you are going to have the courage, the passion, all of the above. And remember, nothing grows unless we go into the unknown or go the next level. Okay? Man, I'm so tired this morning. Slept too well. Information coming in, the 10 of Cups. Basically what I'm seeing here is we have the King of Cups out again. This King of Cups is in the other reading. We have the High Priestess. Look what's here. The High Priestess. We have the Page of Cups. It is time for you to speak your truth, deliver that truth to yourself, to others, to people, places, and situations, because this spiritual energy pulling, calling, or what you need to fulfill your heart and soul is being pulled by your higher contract. Some of you are hiding how you feel to keep balance. So where are you hiding your emotions, how you truly feel, where you truly feel connected or whatever, over, so you're keeping the balance for everybody? Death and rebirth. See, Page of Cups, I can't make it up. Page of Cups came out, King of Cups, Page of Cups there with the High Priestess. It's come out here as well. See, the sword of truth and going on your path. Yes, there's going to be heartbreak, pain, suffering, moving forward. You don't want to move forward, but you do see moving forward as the victory, as the... so for some of you, if you're hesitant on moving forward, what they're saying here is, you know, the victory lies in moving forward and taking the path, filling the empty cup. You may be hesitant, you may be planning on moving forward, you may be hesitant on moving forward. There's no right time. And these eclipses will come in and shake that up for you, internally, externally, giving you the confidence to move towards what you want, to collaborate, to put in the work. Queen of Wands, Empress here, out of nowhere, releasing burden. So again, King and Queen of Wands keep coming out here, masculine, feminine. We've had the Emperor and the Empress come out, stepping into your power, your empowerment, your own beliefs, your own knowing, your own independent self, right? And look, closing out, ending cycles. That's the last two cards, with the shadow, with our toxicity, with our restriction, with our limitation. This is the biggest shake-up. Look at that, releasing it. Where are you carrying these burdens? Where do you carry these burdens in your heart? Where are you blocking your emotion or your true desires, callings? Who is blocking your light? Who slows your growth? Who do you need to close cycles out with? This is big, because this goes deep within ourselves as well as, and then therefore our external. And for those of you who, again, as I said in the past, have dabbled in, let's call it the dark arts way, that is ended. So if anyone was attacking you, sending negative energy to you, trying to, well, let's not go into it, you know what I mean. It's ended. There's no more. They can't do it anymore. Time's up. Time's up. They, in the South Node, they could have delivered all this stuff towards your energy field. It's over. It's done. It's complete. Book closed. Gate shut. Time stamped. If you didn't, in the dark arts, if you didn't succeed in your pursuit or obsession or addiction to take someone down, you can't now. You ran out. The exam's over. The doors are shut by the universe. The frequencies have been shifted. So therefore, no curse work, no anything you did that was in the old bubble paradigm. that doesn't exist. The shift has happened. And whatever you were projecting that towards, well, that has raised beyond, and you can't actually, it's like shooting something when an energy's up here and you're down here. Tough lesson to learn, hey? But you play with fire, as our parents and grandparents told us, you get burnt. There has to be a lot more, and what we've learned in all of this and what we will learn in the near future is having a lot more respect for energy, spiritual work, spiritual transformation, okay? So we are going to learn the effects and after effects now that the new energy frequencies and contracts have been activated. All right. Good news is, even if it's just karma, like, you know, cycles, learning that we're all in, they have ended. They have ended. They're all ended. So get ready for your rebirth, but get ready for the biggest ride shake-up of the month, April. And you will come out like a roller coaster, shooting out at the end, and oh, you're all relieved and glad the ride's over. Rebirthed, okay, with a new energy, with a fiery passion, you know, a desire to go again, reset, and start a new cycle. All right, take care, guys. Thank you. Hit that like button.